Sam Peters is a retired Air Force major and an Afghanistan war veteran. He also happens to be running for Congress in Nevada, trying to create change in the Silver State. Welcome back to the program, Sam. How are you today? All things considered?
All things considered, I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it.
So I wanted to have you on too, specifically. We'll get to your campaign in a minute, but to talk about the veterans and the family members of this 20-year war, because you have a lot of folks out there, I just cut through it, pissed off right now, all right?
Yeah.
Saying, what did we do all this for? What did my brother, my dad go over there and lose his life for? What did the vet themselves come home with PTSD, missing 2 legs, whatever it be? What did we do this for? And I will say this to them, and I wanted you to kind of expand on this. We can say we took the fight to them and we kept the homeland secure and safe, because the bad guys couldn't get out of that country and get over here to pull off another 9/11. So if you're a vet today and you're thinking, oh my God, what in the hell did we serve for? And then Biden does this, just take some solace in, number one, thank you for your service, God bless you for it. But number two, you kept the homeland safe. Would you agree with that at least?
I would absolutely agree with that, and I'll echo those sentiments. We gotta reach out to veterans these days.
Yes, we do.
Specifically today, if you know a veteran, if you know somebody who served or a family member of somebody that served, reach out to them, let them know that very thing, that they didn't do it in vain. It was not for naught. I've been reaching out to my family members and my friends that I served with in Afghanistan. I spoke with my dad last night. He was a Vietnam veteran, and talked with him about the parallels between what he saw and what I'm seeing now, and we can get into that. But it's very important for us to make sure that we're talking to veterans and letting them know that this is not for nothing, and the hardships that they have endured, and the people that they've lost personally. I can tell you, when I was in Afghanistan, one of the first things I did 10 years ago this month was carry 38 coffins across that tarmac that you're seeing on TV today, are actually in Bagram, and it was the members, the heroes that died in Extortion 17, and it's tragic that we've lost as much as we have. So yes, I echo those sentiments. So thanks
Sam,
for that.
you literally took the words out of my mouth. That was a big part of this interview and having you on. We've been talking about Afghanistan with almost every guest today. It's kind of the theme of the show. It needs to be, because this is an absolute mess. And I definitely wanted to say that today. So folks, do exactly what Sam said. If you know somebody that served in Afghanistan, you know a family or friends that lost a loved one in Afghanistan, give them a call today, tomorrow, this week, and tell them thank you for your service, and what you did kept us safe here at home. Okay, I got to keep it together. Sam, your take on what you're witnessing after you served with your brothers and sisters in arms, after you lost battle buddies, and you're watching what happened. We just had on General Kellogg, who said Biden didn't reach out, didn't speak with the Taliban at all. Trump had this worked out. It was going to go a lot smoother towards the end of the year if he'd have been in charge. This is literally a just cluster you-know-what of leadership from the top down through military and intelligence agencies. Your thoughts when you saw these images and what's happening?
Yeah, absolute disaster all the way from starting from the top. The plan was in place. The deals were being made. President Biden is going to go on. He's going to blame this on President Trump, and he has already. He said he's inherited a deadline. He actually pushed the deadline. There's no reason he couldn't have pushed the deadline further and actually had a strategic plan to get these folks out of Afghanistan and Kabul. So I've got friends literally who are talking to their friends who have slept in a secure area of the tarmac last night that are in Kabul right now. Weeks ago, when we gave up Bagram, and again, this is the strong point. Bagram Air Base is the strong point of our focus for the last 20 years in Afghanistan.
Right.
It's where I was in Afghanistan. At one point, hundreds of thousands of troops there. It was a safe place for us to ingress and egress, and we gave it up. And not only did we give it up, we shut the lights off in the middle of the night, turned our back on our allies and the Afghan fighters that we'd been training, and we left in the cover of darkness. Absolutely shameful. President Biden needs to resign. He needs to be impeached. This whole disaster is just disgusting, and it's an embarrassment to the American people.
And Sam, you were an officer. Somebody needs to go to Leavenworth for leaving behind military weaponry. I thought we either bring it home or destroy it. You don't leave it so they can. I mean, you've seen the pics and videos, caches of weapons and choppers and all that. I'm like, how does that happen? How did a general or a colonel not go, make sure you guys go blow that up or put that on a plane? How does that happen?
So you're gonna see videos over the coming weeks of these Taliban folks, these Taliban terrorists running around in up-armored Humvees, MRAPs, which are these vehicles that are designed to prevent the people riding in them from exploding when an IED goes off on a roadside bomb. Those things are millions of dollars, and we've just left them.
Wow.
We just left them and turned them over. This is worse. This is the worst possible scenario, and it's coming from Joe Biden. Again, there's been mention of invoking the 25th Amendment. If that doesn't happen, you mentioned I'm running for Congress. When I get to Congress in 2023, January of 2023, the first thing I will do is deliver articles of impeachment, because this is nonsense.
Thank you, Sam, and I'll wrap up with that. You are running for Congress over in Nevada. Just tell folks real quick, how can they learn more about your campaign? Where do they go if they want to volunteer or donate?
Yeah, sure. You can go to Sam Peters for Congress, Sam Peters, the number 4 Congress.com. You can check me out on Twitter or Facebook at Sam Peters Nevada. Need all the help we can get, because this fight is real.
And if they're watching in Nevada, this is District what over there?
4, District 4.
District 4. Who's your competition? I used to live in Vegas.
Yeah, Stephen Horsford.
Ah, Stephen Horsford, the old county commissioner, right? Or was it city council? What did he used to do?
He was up in the Senate for a while.
Yeah, but he's down in Vegas before that when I was living there. He's been a career politician. Hope you take him out, Sam. You're welcome back on the program anytime, and thank you for your service. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Yep.